Our next guest says this will only help re-elect President Trump.
Who is that next guest? Why, it's Fox News contributor and former Republican presidential candidate who's been on a debate stage or two, Mike Huckabee. Mike, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know, this nonsense about that the memo is what's protecting the president, that's crazy. What's protecting the president is that he didn't do anything worthy of impeachment. And even the Mueller memo, I've read it. There's nothing of an impeachable offense there. These guys are delusional, and I don't think America wants to go through an impeachment process. But I would say to the Democrats, if you think that's what you ought to do, go for it. I mean, quit talking about it. Go for it. And here's why. Number one, you're not going to get the votes in the House. Pelosi won't allow it. She knows it's a disaster. Number two, if by some miracle you did, where do you think this is going to go in the Senate?
Right.
Down the tube. And so will the Democrat hopes for not only winning the White House, but for retaining the House and getting the Senate.
You know,
I hope they go for it. I mean, this is a total distraction.
And, Governor, most of them probably didn't even read the Mueller report, at which time you'll see that there is no collusion. They didn't go through it. And if there's no collusion, what justice is he obstructing? But we'll go over that for another time. Over 100 Democratic House members are now signed on to the idea of impeachment. But last night, Joe Biden was front and center. 90%, I think, of the attacks went his direction. You brought this up. He was anything but smooth. Watch.
From this point on.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President.
I was vice president. I am not the president. I keep my recommendation in private. I don't know if you can hear. I can hear. But anyway.
We can hear fine.
If you agree with me, go to Joe 30330 and help me in this fight.
I'm not sure what year he was talking about, but why do you think that was important to bring up?
Well, I think Joe Biden is struggling. There's no doubt about it. He doesn't seem to be at the top of his game, if he has a game. Last night, both he and Kamala Harris were the primary targets, and neither one of them did very well. It just was not a good night for the supposed frontrunners. Everybody thought that those two would mix it up. I thought Tulsi Gabbard may have had the best night of any of the candidates. Andrew Yang didn't wear a tie. I think next time he should go in without wearing a shirt. That may be the most important way for him to get, you know, some kind of attention. But the real winner last night, Marianne Williamson. She continues to show the love, and nobody else seems to be different.
He loves her. I saw your social media.
Some of her answers were so strange.
That's the point.
That's why he likes
She's
it.
as strange as the Democrats have become, and therefore she should be carrying their banner because she doesn't make a whole lot of sense when it comes to policies. But then again, neither do they. At least she does it with some sense of passion, and she is going to protect us from the dark psychic forces.
People were tweeting about she should speak at the Hogwarts graduation and saying that she should have crystals. She forgot to add the crystals to the health care plan.
Yeah. Hey, Governor, you know, over the two nights, what was on display for the American public is that the Democratic Party is so deeply divided. You know, it's beyond Nancy Pelosi versus the squad. They don't really stand for any central vision. And so, you know, over the next year or so, as they destroy each other, that ultimately only helps Donald Trump, doesn't it?
Well, I think it does, Steve, and here's the point. They are divided, but they're divided on personalities and politics. They're not divided on policy. When it really comes down to it, if you look at it, they're all for the Green New Deal. They're all wanting to get rid of private health insurance with a couple of exceptions. They basically all believe that we should have open borders, let people in at will, and they have nuances, but the big picture is open border, raise taxes, new Green Deal, get rid of all the free college, free everything, and let's swim to Hawaii if we want to go there, or swim to Europe, unless you're a celebrity, and then you can take your own private jet anywhere in the world, Governor, and lecture everybody else on using too much energy.
If you were a Democrat governor, you would have won those debates. I know it's killing you, except for Williamson would have given you a run for your money. Governor Huckabee, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.